I do a lot of things. So I'm in real estate. I also invest in the car rental space as well as teach individuals how to start, scale, and automate their car rental business. I'm also a certified public accountant. And yeah, that's me in a nutshell. So in terms of my background, I actually wanted to get started in real estate from the jump. I was actually looking for some houses for a while, and then I came across the car rental business, and I thought it was a great idea, so I jumped right into it. And from there, I saw that it was something that was super viable, so I went ahead with it, and it's been fruitful ever since. But in terms of my entrepreneurial journey, I started my career in public accounting as an auditor for one of the big four accounting firms. But while I was there, I realized corporate wasn't for me. So I started planning my exit. And to do so, I really looked into a lot of different income streams, and really real estate and car rentals kind of stuck. So over the course of the 2 years that I was in public accounting, I was building up these income streams in terms of my car rental fleet, as well as purchasing, properties, learning real estate. From there, once I was actually laid off in the spring of 2020, I was already in a position to where I had achieved that financial freedom to be able to not have to go back to a job and to become a full-time entrepreneur. I decided to start working with Tirzah. Man, I was struggling with a lot. So first and foremost, being, I guess, fully a full-time entrepreneur for the first time, one thing I realized was that I needed that structure and I didn't have it, not being at a 9 to 5. I literally had to lead myself. So I contacted Tirzah, and it was really from an accountability standpoint, first and foremost, because I wanted that accountability to be able to actually get the things done that I said I would get done. But also, you helped a lot with mindset. You helped a lot with systems in my business, as well as creating goals and making me think a little bit deeper about, some of the things that I was trying to do. So, so those are some of the things that I was looking to get help with. One thing that was huge is the journey of revamping my car rental course. So this was a course that had some success. We did maybe 100K before I start, or 100 plus K before we start working together. But um, on top of that, you helped me kind of revamp it to whereas now we did 100K in like 28 weeks. We just did 500K in 10 months. So that's that was definitely huge. That's super measurable and tangible. Outside of that, man, I don't know how, it's not super tangible, but some of the book references that you gave me, like 18 minutes, as well as some of the activities that you helped me with was huge. Like having that panda planner, planning out my day, and not just from a work perspective, but from a familial perspective, from a health perspective. Like, man, that was really, really huge for my organization skills. And it definitely helped me grow substantially, just being more organized and being more clear, more intentional on what I wanted out of life. And so a day in the life right now is kind of crazy because I literally don't do anything. And what I mean by that is I don't have like tasks that I do, on a daily basis, like a 9 to 5. So my schedule is literally wake up, I'll read for sometimes 30 minutes or just 25 pages or whatever I'm reading. And then from there, I'll usually stretch and, do a light workout, then go ahead and shower, and then I get on whatever task that I'm working on. But since everything is so systemized, everything is kind of automated for the most part, I really don't do much. Honestly, my days are kind of filled with a lot of hobbies. So now I picked up boxing, I picked up rock climbing, I play basketball twice a week, and I even play in basketball league. So a lot of the things that used to fill my time, tasks and things of that nature, I really don't do. And now I really just focus on kind of wholeness, wellness, my spiritual, emotional, physical, and mental health. And then top line things in terms of big picture for where my businesses are going next, finding ways to continually scale, and shoring up some gaps we may have in any systems and things like that. So yeah, my day in the life is not super exciting. It's literally just me living life free for the most part, which is exactly what I wanted. Most delightful part of working with Tirzah was, man, I really loved I think we had weekly meetings at one point. And I really just love those because, man, they really just kept me on my toes. They really just kept me really, really accountable. And I love just going over some of the questions that you would ask me about what I was writing in my Panda planner, about some of the goals and things of that nature. That probably was the best part about it. Because now not having that accountability and kind of being back in the space where, I have to be a self-starter again, which is fine because now, I have the routine in place to help me with that. Just looking back on that, that really set a really, really good foundation for who I am today. So I think that was certainly the most enjoyable part. The second would probably be just getting in that mindset and letting go of some of those control issues that I had and things of that nature to hire a team. We have a really good VA. We have other people who help on the car rental side of the things, and literally that's how I run all my business now. And even in real estate, I'm not doing as much pushing. I'm pointing to my realtor, I'm pointing to my attorney and things of that nature versus doing a lot of the heavy lifting myself. So yeah, I would say first and foremost, the accountability and setting that foundation. And then secondly, just mindset wise, everything we did there in terms of the routine, in terms of, what we were reading. And then overall, just the mindset of being a boss versus, an employee for your business. A no-brainer. It's a no-brainer. Man, you honestly, I think as an entrepreneur and an individual period, you don't understand the gaps you have personally that can affect, how far your business can go. So, working with someone like Tirzah is only can be beneficial. You're going to get a lot out of it. You definitely have to do the work, of course. But honestly, it's not super tough. Like it's something that she makes it easy for you to want to do it, because at the end of the day, it's benefiting you, not just professionally in your business, but also personally as well. And I think that's what I enjoy most. So, man, it's a no-brainer. Look, pay the money because you're going to get it back tenfold, and not even just monetary value, but you just becoming a better person and growing personally. So I'm always on social media, Twitter and Instagram at the infamous CPA. Then just in terms of my business, man, if you're looking to start a car rental business, you know who to call. You can go to carrentalblueprint.com/webinar, and you can check out our free masterclass to start and scaling and automating your car rental business. But outside of that, yeah, in terms of my transformation, I would say the biggest thing that people should focus on is themselves in terms of just growth. Like find those gaps, spiritually, emotionally, physically, mentally. Find those gaps and fill them with things that make you happy, man, and you'll be much, much better off for it.